Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we are going to be doing a brand new silhouette that I've yet to do on the channel. These are the Taekwondo Mei Ballets and this is in the white and silver colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and styling reviews. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about this brand new silhouette that has pretty much been taken over the ballet core world in the sneaker industry, and it makes sense that Adidas decided to take on the Taekwondo silhouette and reinterpret it in a ballet variation. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled these. Shout out to the Billionaire Boys Club for sending me some pieces to style this silhouette with, and then we will conclude with how much these are going for on the retail market and where you can find them. Let's jump right into it. So as far as what's trending right now, if you're wondering, specifically for women, ballet sneakers are so hot right now. This is what every brand is jumping on board to try to reinterpret their own variation of a ballet type of sneaker. And I think that Adidas right now has one of the hottest, if not the best, ballet interpretations for a silhouette that is a sneaker rendition. So I brought out one of my Taekwondos just so you can see what this sneaker is based off of. So you can see it has the same exact molding, but initially it's basically a Taekwondo, except they took the top off, and of course there's no tongue that you have on here, and then they swapped some laces into this pair. I've gotten so many compliments on my Taekwondos, so I had to get a pair of these ballets just to try them out stylistically because they're so different. Honestly, doesn't even look like the Taekwondo when I hold them up. It takes a lot for me to actually visualize and be able to see and interpret that this is actually from the same molding of a Taekwondo. So as far as this color scheme goes, this also came in a few other colorways. So I've seen this in a reddish and white tone, but I've also seen it in a black and white tone as well. As we're getting into the spring, summer, warmer weather, I definitely wanted to get a lighter shade as things are heating up here in New York, and I'm going to be wearing dresses and shorts probably until fall comes. So as far as this whole lacing system, it's really cool, but I will say it is kind of difficult to get your laces inside of these eyelets here, which are on the side of the silhouette on the interior. So because they are on the inside of this specific mold and model, it's really difficult honestly to get to the threading in here. I managed to do it, just took a little bit of time to kind of break in those eyelets. But initially mine were laced up with this really very narrow shoestring lace in this gray tone, which I think is great. And I think if you want something that's maybe going to stay tied a little bit longer, this is probably a better option. But if you want it to look more like a ballet silhouette, I highly recommend lacing this up with this thick ribbon satin finish toned lace. You also get a third pair, which is just a simple white pair as well, and the thinner lace. So as far as the upper goes, we've just got this nice simple white leather, and then we've got this lovely silver metallic color scheme. As far as the interior goes, it's all silver as well for the insole, and then we've got some nice padding on the back of the collar here, which is in silver. And then when we wrap around, the stripes are in silver, underlays of that nice simple white leather. Then we've got Adidas's branding on the back here in white, and then the same color combination on the lateral side. Then one of my favorite parts is that they decided to go with the gum bottom on these, bringing it together. So that is for the outsole. All right, let's take a look at all of those last and final details. All right, so as far as size and fit goes, this is where things can get a little bit complicated. I feel like Adidas is all over the place with sizing. This specifically comes in women's sizing, and when I went into the store, they said that these fit true to size. They do not. So typically I go by my European size range, which is, I'm kind of in between a 40 and a 40 and 2/3. Adidas doesn't really have a 40.5, so it's frustrating because I am exactly a 40.5. So 40 and 2/3 is usually a little bit too big for me, and a 40 is usually a little too small. And as far as the women's sizing goes, it's off there as well. So this is an 8.5 that I went with. I tried the 8 and it was way too small, but this one is a little bit on the bigger side, but I prefer that just because, as you can see here on these ballet slippers, and I noticed this as well with Puma's rendition of a ballet slipper for the Speed Cat, they put these extra padding layers on the back here, so your heel doesn't fit all the way back. And so when I went with a 40, it just, there's so much space that's getting taken up with the padding here that it was too snug, which is why I decided to go a size up. So if you're a half range like me, you may have some difficulty trying to finagle and find your right pair, but I would say half a size down if you're going with women's size ranges, and that'll make it easier. So typically I would be a size 9 in women's, and I went with a size 8.5, and these fit me perfectly. Again, super narrow silhouette, so if you have wider feet, probably sticking with your true to size will work a little bit better for you. All right, so now let's jump into how I styled these. So again, really trendy right now, these ballet renditioned type sneakers. So for the first look, I decided, of course, shout out to BBC again for sending my first look my way, but it is this really cool Billionaire Boys Club, Billionaire Girls Club actually, one of their first core collection. So it says, we hope that you enjoy first access to our brand new Billionaire Girls Club core collection. Love the BBC ice cream family. Thank you so much. Love this little special card they sent me. But this is super cozy. So I'm actually wearing the sweat top here, which is kind of a quarter zip. And then we've got the Billionaire Girls Club here, nicely embroidered in white. And then we've got this really cute patch here with a cute little heart. And then I had some matching gray sweatpants. Gray is gonna go amazing with these because silver just works perfectly with that. And then for the second look, I decided to dress it up a little bit with a striped vest with matching skirt and a nice white, silver, and blue color scheme. Then for the last and final look, I kept it pretty simple and monochromatic with a white mini dress. White definitely is a color I've been vibing with right now. And of course, there's a lot of white tones and finishes on this color blocking. So anything white will make these stand out.
Colors in your eyes, I'm losing track of all my time. It's like I'm high. Tried not to slip into your blue, but I've been slipping into you. The floor is ice. Ooh, I should know better, but that's no fun. So ooh, let me down, light as a feather. When you're done, I'm a little too into you. Got my head head is looping over you like at the bar in my room. It's all the time. Butterflies making a home inside my chest, ruin my life, but it's the best out of my mind. Ooh, I should know, I should know, I should know better, but that's no fun. So ooh, let me down, light as a feather.
Now let's talk about the price point on these. This is such a killer price point. So as far as sneakers I've been purchasing lately, I've definitely been paying more attention to how much I'm spending. And what's crazy is for the price of 3 sneakers that I picked up at the Adidas store is equivalent to another brand's sneaker for just 1 pair. So I was able to get these for $90. Currently, I looked online, they are sold out everywhere. So you're gonna have to check back in on Adidas's website, Confirm's website, or inside any of the Adidas local retail stores if you live by one. But these literally flew off of shelves. They do not sit, especially this color scheme or the black color scheme. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. Again, if you're not subscribed already, subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up if you have not. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We'll catch you all next one.
I'm a little too into you. Got my head over my shoes.